Fala galera, estamos voltando com mais um episódio da série Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, né? Episódio passado a gente terminou aqui as missões na Vigília, Precursor, Fera do Inverno, né? A gente conseguiu derrotar o dragão a pedido de Ringround. Ele tentou subornar a gente, deu um sino pra gente, disse que no final das contas a gente vai ter que dar alma pra ele. Foi escrotinho, né? De não querer deixar a gente sair do reino dele e ameaçar matar a gente. E aí eu aceitei, mas acho que, enfim, eu já tô com sino de Beratos também, acho que ele não vai conseguir me comandar não. Enfim. E vamos continuar as próximas missões aqui. Tem esse de Arquimi que ele mandou para o observatório não tinha nada, né? Eu acho que eu vou tentar fazer. Cadê? Ó, tem esse aqui que foi o cara. Lembrei agora. Teve um cara que pediu para eu coletar um fluido daqueles constructos, né?
What does it all mean? Yes, I'm here.
Acho que na verdade ele tá aqui, né?
You returned! Is it too much to hope that you do so bearing fluid from a rhyme construct? Fantastic! I can mix it into the first batch immediately. What? Is it? Well, hardly surprising. All things end, what met Fackelautur. Excuse me, I must add this immediately. Here, lad. Drink deeply. To the beast of winter.
This is, it's, certainly something. Spicy, yet sweet. Oh, it's the colors. Sweet oblivion, Ivar dear. I think you've got something here. Is it... I feel a bit as if I'm in a long ship on a mad sea. God!
Not entirely unexpected. Still, he seemed to enjoy it. For a time. Developed a taste for our drink, have you? Is there aught you require? Indeed, Rimergand has called him into oblivion. Far worse ways to go, if I do say so. No. Rimergand marks our endings. I would never hazard begrudging him. A boat? A longship bore me, with a...
Escrotinho, né? Não devia ter dado, mas agora já foi. Simbora. Eu acho que eu vou tentar fazer esse carinha aqui na escada sagrada, só que os arrombados dos guarda só me atacam e não atacam ele. Aí fica chato, né? Tem que matar. Não é que ataca todinho, praticamente. Se acontecer isso, aí eu acho que eu vou seguir com a missão principal, que é ir lá pra. Como é o nome? Mandíbula Cinzenta.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloho will eat me! Bleeding me dry. Bleeding me dry.
Oh, no!
Could be trouble. Yeah, that's my friend. Tell me. Lava beyond seek. I need something stronger.
Yeah? Lavaru beyond seek.
What for, Cap? See another attack, Cap.
Eu só espero que os guardas não venham se intrometer, né?
That'll teach you. How may I help? Lava beyond
Yeah?
seek. What for, Cap? Ahoy. This thing isn't doing the job. Tell me.
What can I do you for? Ah, Ulu, there. Yeah? Arthek Worthen Roth.
Yeah? I'm on it. I need something stronger. I'm here. Hi.
Agora sim. Certo. Esse descerá tá onde? Geniaga, né? Agora sim. Agora sim. Que o que tava acontecendo também é que, tipo assim, eu tava, sei lá, os caras eram 3 níveis acima do meu. Eu evoluí os 3 níveis e aí eles continuavam 3 níveis ou mais. E acho que tava tudo ligado àquele nivelamento ali que eu achei bem bugado, pra falar a verdade. Aquela configuração lá de nivelamento, né? Não ficou muito legal, não. Ficou meio confuso.
I welcome. I hope Catherine put on a good show for you before you've put to bed.
Será que eu consigo matar aqueles titãs que tinham aqui? Essa tranquilidade aqui. Caralho, tem condição não, gente. Como é que ele ainda é tipo 6 níveis a mais que eu?
Oh?
Não faz sentido nenhum. É, não vou olhar agora não, hein? Ela foi feito para não ser derrotado, né? Porque não restringe o caralho do nível. Deixa eu continuar evoluindo até chegar no nível dele. Tá muito sem sentido. Vamos para a mandíbula. Tá na hora.
This where Gone stormed through? At least the docks are still intact.
Of course.
Onde é que ele tá?
Isn't this charming? Indeed.
extinguished or crushed. Us all, Defiler. You are not me. I am but one of Margaren's elite champions, birthed from her flames, soon reunited in glory. Servants of the Defiler God, damn you! Damned Reaper of Souls and God of Lies, Margaren's most
Well, that was worth doing, even if we got nothing in return.
All right, good action you did there, Cap. Here's hoping we don't be ending up...
At least this means they're all dead, right?
Just a moment, please. Hope that helps.
Reckon this is what happens when you try to keep a god from enacting his plans.
Watch your footing, kids. Excepting if you can fly.
Kith trespasses in the goddess's maw? But... You must seek to follow in your Defiler god's footsteps. You will not, for I will smite you where you stand!
Hold, Sega! I would speak to this filthy minion of the wretched god Aethys. Before you char his bones to dust. Ha! You think to confront an embodied god? Then you are either powerful beyond comprehension, or as much a fool. Yet you imply you do not...
Rakir, move! We cannot allow these intruders to live!
You would face us in battle rather than flee? I like your mettle. Kethu does not cower before Margaret. We have not yet defeated the embodied god. But that does not mean we won't. The Drotiger is readying another assault from within the Jagged Keep as we speak. I will permit you to scamper closer to God's face, if you believe you can survive. Scurry deeper into the maw, but know that my brethren may squash you.
All who neared the intruder god were gutted until extinguished. You think your soul...
Maybe the Kiths will last longer. Only Margaren's shrine with our Jagged Keep can lead you to the Defiler god. Kith, if Margaren wishes you to face him, surely she will fire the way. First we recover the wounded and their weapons. Drag them into the Jagged Keep. And then we will kill a god. Help me with the bodies, but this time gentle your grip.
It can't be helped, Rakir. These fall brittle.
What for, Cap? What for? Can one of my eyes be open? Aye?
Should we be concerned about that?
Ain't the volcanoes in Mogren's Teeth supposed to be inactive? I got a bad feeling this one's waking up.
Aye, aye.
For me?
You ain't leading us into certain death.
Oh?
Lava
Yes?
beyond seek. Yeah, that hit.
What do you need?
Lava beyond seek.
Cierras mi tomb.
What do you need?
That'll teach you.
Yes?
Lava beyond seek.
What can I do?
Take this.
Happy to oblige. Happy to oblige, sure thing.
You spend your whole life thinking you're a giant. And one day that fella shows up at your fortress.
That was awfully profound.
Scurriers in my keep. Make ready to be crushed, vermin! Nay, I will not risk the spread of the defilers. May Margaret forever burn your
Yes?
Lava
What can I do?
beyond seek.
I'll try my best. There you go. Look there.
Tell me, Yes?
beyond seek. Yeah.
Something I can do?
What can I do you for? Happy to oblige.
How may I help?
Lavaru beyond seek. Take this.
Leave it to me.
Can't make a dent. How about... Well, if you insist. Hope that helps. I'll try my best. It's no trouble. Oh? What can I do?
Beyond seek.
That is. Yeah?
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Ahoy. Siamas
That's it.
Tell me.
Lavaru
Ahoy.
beyond seek.
I'll be chopping you to chum. Chum.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Take this.
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
That's it.
I'm here.
Worth and rough.
Yes?
Yeah, that's for my friends.
Happy to oblige. Ah, Ulu, Shan.
Ahoy. Siamas Mitum.
That's it.
Tell me.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Happily.
thinking this place ain't gonna hold up much longer. What say we hurry, Watcher?
The Brenthes tarries for too long. Yet only she is fit to fire the shrine. Go and ensure that she returns readily with the ancients.
It would be my honor.
Return in...
Yes.
And remember... You are a bold one to attack us. I hope you are prepared to die here, for I will soon prostrate you on the altar of Margaret, and burn you for her glory. Your words hold no weight, Kith. Rathun decide their own battles. I concede to your point. Aethys deserves death, not words. The Defiler God has brought war to Ashen Moor in revenge against Margaret and her Rathun. What is your relation to Aethys, if not to act with him against Margaret? Then you two have cause against Aethys. We are prepared to assault Aethys at the base of the moor. The shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra Pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself. We guard the sacred depths of... Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the...
Did you
So what you're saying is, we need a sacred torque to unlock the shrine, to go deeper into the mall?
I don't suppose you have this talk on...
Did you expect to answer a riddle, then navigate a labyrinth to access the way? Our High Priestess. The Brenthes is the torque's rightful bearer. But she, our first defense against the Defiler God, lies in shambles. So the Brenthes has hastened to summon our ancient ally to battle. She is deep within the lair of the... When she returns to us with the dragon, we will fire the shrine and strike down the Defiler. Return our Brenthes and the torque, and we will let you join us in glorious battle. In bravery burns within your blood. I approve of this venture. Until the Brenthes returns with the Rakir, go to the lair of the Ancient and carry out my command. You will permit this Kith to assist you.
It will be done. You have my word, but...
Kith, should you return the torque, and our priestess along with it to the shrine, and you, Segroth, lay a protection upon the Kith. The lair of the Ancients is a deadly place. Den to a great dragon. This shall save...
It's the dragon that can...
When a ship shakes like this, it'd be past time to abandon it. A whole mess of firebeards up there, all with the pointiest bits.
Of course. Happily. I suppose it can't be helped. What's up ahead?
Tell me.
Yes?
Beyond sick. Take this. Ha-ha.
Something I can do.
Then.
Captain. Firmas me tomb.
Son of a cur!
Captain, watch me work. Now you be right screwed.
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gone survives it?
Move quickly.
Oh, I think that were a person, Cap. Ugh. That too.
This place smells and feels like hell in the stories Uncle Angbert used to tell me to make me behave as a child.
Indeed.
Rest now, warrior. Your soul is safe with me.
My brethren, Vald.
If that ain't a creature born of my nightmares, I don't know what is.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further? Have I not yet feasted enough?
No, no.
Just realized how lucky we are to have never run across a sewer dragon.
Blessed and terrible Ancient One, the Bathor sends me in search.
An easy meal is still a meal, is it not? Squeal and scurry, or do not. I will suckle the marrow from your bones with...
Lava. Yes? Beyond seek. Yeah. Yeah?
Ulu's thin.
Ahoy! Thief must meet Zufma.
Yeah. Moe, Ixie, Alma.
How may I help? Lava.
Ahoy!
Beyond seek.
Consider it right fucked. Now you be right
Yeah?
screwed.
This thing isn't doing the job. Here. Yes?
What can I do you for? Moe, Ixie, Alma.
Hey. This thing isn't doing the job. Yeah.
Face my flames. Stare your death in its flickering eyes.
So?
What can I do you for? Lava beyond sink.
What do you need? Here we go. Can't make a dent.
What can I do?
Take this. That is.
Ahoy!
May Margaret feast on your soul, you traitorous creature! Retrieve the talk, Kith. You have earned this honor.
Of course.
I am burning! I am burning! I am burning! And it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced. Who will lay the talk before the Mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the Mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the Defiler's god's face? Not to these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not to me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames. Forsaken by Margaran!
Rest easy now, priestess. I'll harvest your soul and your torment too.
Report this to the Bathor at once.
Always seemed real cold to me for a fire god. Like she'd rather see you die struggling than offer help.
Kith? To return in victory from the lair of the Ancient. I misjudged you. You are one of a kind among Kith. You are without the Brenthis. So I must assume she has returned to the... What became of the Ancient? Jorda Fairless?
What makes you think something happened to her?
This one be all yours, Cap.
You will answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies. Impossible! A flame as bright as the Ancients cannot be so easily
The Kith speaks true, Bathor. The Ancient One housed a deceitful heart. She had no intent to aid us in battle. The Kith destroyed the dragon and recovered the talk. I bet...
The dragon could be fierce and unrelenting indeed, but I trusted the breath. How disturbing and unfortunate. We've no choice, despite the odds. We'll attack without... If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine, with the talk of the Ever Flame. But we cannot join you as yet.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties. Even now, Aethys gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report? Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they... Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Aethys. I suggest you retreat if you at all. I can give you only the moments more it takes me to fully fire the depths of this maw. After that, I will not... Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
You're certain he wanted us all to come?
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the...
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Aethys.
Oh my god. You really... I mean, this can't...
I see you, Shodi. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
This is really happening, right? Gone. Your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shodi stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission. But I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far? As would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
That we have. And I got a request. Down here. Gone. Look how full my lantern is. I've been harvesting day and night for you, my god.
Lantern rattling. Sickle gripped so tight her knuckles are white. She waves her arms over her head as she shouts.
My dear Shodi, I do not mean to diminish your presence here. But this is a question that the Watcher needs to answer. He alone was tasked with pursuing me. The gods have placed him in this fire. It is only right that we speak together now. You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods? It seems someone else needs to know. One who has held me to the flames once before. Of course. Margaret fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time is different. This time, there is no power on Aora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others. Yes, I am sacrificing lives from this generation, for the benefit of those who have not yet been born. The other gods may be willing to make similar sacrifices, but they will be in vain. I am going to force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. And all the powers of hell cannot drive me from this course. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that. I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are. Not what we pretend to be.
Shodi gasps sharply. For once, too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing. When she...
Whatever you're doing, there's gotta be a better way.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves. How we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told. I have not come to speak, to convince, to plead, but to break the foundations of belief itself. We took on the mantles of gods from legends, and in so doing, made real what was false, crafted truth from fiction. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life. When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will...
More destruction. You're tearing the whole world apart because you can't make peace of...
Adair, there will never be peace among mortals, so long as the divine enslavement that Whitaker reveres perpetuates ignorance, chaos, and violence across the world. I only wish to destroy the darkness that surrounds the gods, that you may better see us for what we are. I admit that's not the response I expected, especially given the volcano erupting around us. Still, I'm surprised Magrin is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Go on, wait! Before it's too late! You gotta take the souls I harvested for you!
The priestess thrusts her light-pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Aethys to take...
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility once again. The gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Magrin has intended for me. Perhaps I will have another opportunity to make amends. Until then, this will have to do. Brace yourself, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on...
Hey, Aethys, we're not done here. You and I, we're not finished. Maybe you can't be stopped. But on behalf of everyone you've trampled, betrayed, and ignored, I'll be coming to see you again.
Adair spits.
Perhaps we will meet again, Adair. Until then, take care of the Watcher.
Aethys's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Aethys' body. Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Aethys. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Aethys's body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rushed to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Aethys's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again? Are you certain? Since we've parted, we've become someone else. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore. Your senses yank back to your body, still in Aethys's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body, and still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water, taller than Nekataka, taller than Aethys, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rump. The wave slams into Aethys. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him. Back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who returned the lost souls of the Deerwood to the wheel? The soul observes you, waiting. I am. Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Aethys stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And the soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Aethys's hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece through the distant window of your eyes. You see Aethys push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Aethys is going to Ukaizo? He's going to stop the wheel? Aethys is going to Ukaizo. Aethys is going to Ukaizo, The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Aethys touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Aethys is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him. Destroying the wheel to make sure they never come. It's a coup, and we have to muster
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us.
Good, you're awake. Just when I was worried we were going to stand around all day talking.
You know, every time you come back from the dead, it's a little less exciting. You gotta space it out more.
Join our talks, I say. Rational discussion will gust away the ominous smoke rising from Ashen Maw. The Deadfire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
What we need is brass. Roatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
Ships have formed a blockade around Queen's Berth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
What? But what about our ships? I must get a mess.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention. Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates! The Principe are...
Well, what have we here?
Forgive me, lovesome, but it looks like you're having a party. A rather fine one to which you didn't invite me.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
Oh, I do love when they squabble. But I'm here for... We've bigger fish to fry. Or should I say gods? Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless firstly provoked. That is, until once we've safely absconded from the city back to the high seas. Then all bets are off again.
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
Right you are. However, I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely.
Perkamplanka, this is nonsense. I have no intention of letting Ukaizo fall into—
Ukaizo? What's the lost city of gold got to do with a god on a rampage? Well, fuck if that doesn't put things into perspective. But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again. This is all dark and foreboding sounding. I mean, I like the idea of pirating throughout the Great Beyond as much as the next gal. But if, say, I got—
Ak, of course you have no interest past that of your eyes and your stomach. Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are.
The Huana made compacts with the gods on Lost Ukaizo. Anything can happen on the shores of our ancestors. I say it is a place where mortals can reach beyond themselves, do freely what animancers struggle to dream.
We have to act quickly. Defending Ukaizo is the highest priority. Our ships are fast and well-equipped. We could sail to the edge of Andra's mortar. See if Aethys' passage opens a way through the storms. Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter. That's so. You just might be able to save us.
We speak of collectively sailing for Andra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves a single outside— It is for this moment that the gods test me. Anyone who seeks to cross Andra's mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
I don't mean to let Aethys end us while we bicker. But the fate of Ukaizo—
I think I'm getting the gist of it now. While these witless princocks go at each other's throats, we Principi will cut through the storms and whatever Aethys is seeking in those ruins, we'll find it. And then we'll sell it to the highest bidder. That, or me and mine will have front row seats to the end of the—
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our devotion to Ukaizo.
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today? Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, the storms that cover Andra's mortar plague Rauatai too. We will help the Watchers stop Aethys. But we will not leave our country's future in soft—
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. Those who have called it home since time immemorial, and opportunists. With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not been seen since the days of our ancestors.
Ak, order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition, or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that dream so easily.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you to Ukaizo, but only one of us will stand by your side.
Let's speak, Watcher, while we have the chance. Most everything, Cap. Truth be told, I've not felt so cozy in a crew since my tour on the Sorcerer. With Remoro and the lot. Good times and a half, that. Methinks me more crazy uncle than brother, but I appreciate your saying it all the same. By way of expressing my gratitude, I've a tribute to be presenting. It's meant to be worn by a great captain. I think you rightly qualify. And I think you'll look right spiff in it too. Pleasure be entirely mine, Cap. Serve you at least half as well as I.
For the first time in a long while, I feel truly confident in where I'm going. What I'm doing. With you, I mean. You and I are rather different. You're bold, brash. More like Isilmir, I suppose. Perhaps that's why you're decisive where I'm uncertain. You know what must be done, and you don't hesitate. I admire that. I don't know that I could trust myself with the decisions you're making. My own brief time hunting the Leaden Key has taught me there's nothing enviable about the position you're in. And yet you've borne it well. That's what duty is, isn't it? Simply doing what must be... Perhaps what I mean is, if we must be caught between the gods and the wheel, then I'm glad you're on our side. Now I hope you'll excuse me, but I really must review my grimoire.
Ahoy, Cap. Bend your ear a tick. Shody seems a right fine lass and all, but, well, she asked me to pick around in the forts. Told her I didn't see nothing. Aye. We're afraid I touched her mind for a second, but felt something pull me in and keep me trapped. I ain't seen its like before. Sometimes old sorts get nightmares so that I can't bunk around them. It's been my experience, Cap, that honesty's as like to bite you on the arse than not.
Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Próximo episódio a gente continua. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!